Hey, Tubes. It's alright. Okay? Yeah, it's okay. Well, I have a graph on here, and I don't know why, but hopefully you guys can't see it. So I'm just sitting in here for a few minutes. I really want to go out and figure out my car, which I have no idea. I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff, but I can't figure out my dashboard. But I already told myself before I even go out there and do anything or take a little drive in it, I have to do the paperwork for these guys. So contracts and microchip registration. I'll be sending that out to you guys in email. Just the microchip registration is just the information with your pup's microchip number. I want you to register. I used to hold the registration. I used to give you guys the paperwork to take home. And I will still do that, but what I did was I never forced you guys to actually register your dog. So I probably have dogs out there with microchips. Hey baby, you banged your head. I probably have puppies out there with microchips and no registration, which it does no good if your dog gets lost. So today you will receive your dog's microchip number, microchip information, so you can register your pup in your name and address and all of that. So if your dog gets lost, gets away from you in any way, then they'll be able to find you. Hey, if they take the dog to have his chip read. Hey, Tubes. Hey, Sonny. You're always watching. Sonny is a talker, so he does like you to know that he has something to say. He's not a yappy barker, but usually when he barks at you, he is trying to get your attention. Well, somebody's getting feisty. The girls are normally getting beat up by the boys, so they bite really hard, both Toby and Sonny. And I think it's Poppy as well. Now, Pixie, let her go to the bathroom. Sonny, I don't know how they know when somebody's got to go. I see you, Pixie. I'm going to help you. She's like, please help me. I have to potty. She's going to try and go. These guys will be getting their nails and butts clipped, and then they'll be getting a bath on. Everybody will get. I have 4 baths to do on Thursday. It's been a long time since I've had to do that. So anyway, I think I chased a rabbit. Come here. Leave her alone. Go play with your brother. Come here. Yeah. Go. So this is the new thing. I left this down on this. It's a little puppy carrier, and first they were dragging it all around the place. I thought, well, let me open it up. I opened it, and they have been going in and out of that thing. She's still trying to figure out where she's going to go to the bathroom. She better hurry before they see her. So I'll give her some privacy. Let me pause for a minute. So I forget what I was saying, but anyway, so you'll get your microchip registration information in an email that will have to be responded to after you've actually gone and registered your pup. You'll also get a copy of your contract. Now that is only for you to read through. It is not for you to print off and sign or anything like that. I will print off 2 copies of that. And when you come, you'll sign at least the 1 copy, and you'll get the other copy. I'll sign both copies, so it'll be done, but you'll have to sign my copy, and then you'll take your copy with you. So you don't have to do anything with your contract when you receive it. You just need to read through it, make sure you agree with it. If you have any questions about it, then you can call me and we can discuss. Now, I was going to say something else, but I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just went and stole her little towel. You can make a toy out of anything. feet, tails. Hey, Sonny. Tss, tss. You're being really mean. Hey, come on, I got this. So, tss, hey, leave her alone. You're bigger than she is. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Yeah, okay, I know what I was going to say. So, hey, that's not nice. So because we're doing everything still outside, I don't know what the weather's going to be on Friday. I will check it. Since everybody's coming within 45 minutes to an hour of each other, I'll probably be outside with all of the puppies in the morning. I have a huge fence downstairs I haven't used in years. I may go ahead and put that out for them so you guys can come and pick up your pups and all the pups can stay together until they leave. But what I was going to say was, if you have any questions, start making a list of your questions. Because normally when people come to pick up their puppy, we just, y'all come in and we mostly hang out in my kitchen while the pups are running through the house, and you can ask any questions you want, and you can take your time until the next people come. And usually there's a big enough gap that you can have as much time as you want for questions and whatnot, and see your puppy in action. That doesn't happen. That hasn't happened this time around. Hold on. So, so make up a list of questions. Either email them to me or call me and we can discuss on the phone. I prefer the discussion on the phone because email and texting is so impersonal. So I'm losing that, I feel like I'm losing the personal aspect to all of this. I mean, I get to raise these guys and then I just get to hand them off, and I'm used to having a discussion before they leave. Not that we won't have a discussion. We will. But it's just not the same, So it works just as well with everybody going home. Everybody's had pretty much the same experience. Their pups are pretty good. No real issues. These guys, I will say, pickiest litter for eating that I've ever owned. Pickiest litter. The boys, Toby eats really well. So the boys will eat a pretty good amount, but they'll go and pick up a piece of food, eat it, and run off and play, go back and pick up another piece. The girls, she was about to, they couldn't care less about their food. So, and this breed is a picky breed. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to bribe them to eat. You don't want to say, here's fish one day. No. Hey, Sonny. You have all this stuff over here. Don't pull that little towel back. No, man. No, sir. I don't care how cute you are. Come on. Come out of there. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, your sister's telling you. So, you don't want to bribe them. And this may be an issue that you have with them for the rest of their lives. It is a picky breed. They are picky about their food and what they eat. Sometimes they'll leave it. Sometimes they'll play with it. Sometimes they'll carry a mouthful in their mouth and eat it one at a time and leave the rest in their bowl. I mean, it just, and these pups have shown that they don't, did you see? I probably missed that. He just hit her in the rear and she flipped up. So here's another thing. So these dogs, their front legs are shorter than their back legs. And I don't know if we can see her or not. Sometimes when they go down the steps or when they're eating food, I think we're not going to see it. Okay, all right, what? The girls love to be held. The boys do too, but they'll go off and play. Hey, or fight. Oh, she's gone. So their front legs are shorter than their back legs. And so sometimes they tip up. So don't think there's anything wrong with your dog because they're not. Hey, my new pup that I got, I keep saying new pup, but she's been with us now for months. If she goes down the steps, if she goes down real fast, hey, Jasmine, I can see through the glass. Stop it. No. She'll go down the steps so fast that she'll go down and it'll be her front feet and her back feet won't be touching anything. It'll be like she's doing a handstand. These little ones, I've noticed, they tip forward a lot. And so when they go to eat their food sometimes and they reach their face down to eat, their hind end goes up in the air. So it's kind of funny. I mean, it is funny, actually. And it is just the breed. Their front legs are supposed to be a little bit shorter. If your dog is doing that, I say, you know what, listen, we want to use their natural attributes to train them to do tricks and whatnot. And teach them to walk on their front feet. If your dog is really good at that. Most of these all four of these guys, have very good balance. And that's an accident waiting to happen. I'm going to have to move the fence again. They have great balance. They can stand on their hind feet. They can sit up already on their hind feet with no problem. Hey, these guys are getting really rambunctious, so I'm going to let them play. And that way they'll take a good nap. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm sure I've started a lot of stories and stopped. I don't know where they are. They're not out here, so I'm going to let them play and get into stuff, and that way they'll be exhausted. Well, hello, Mr. Toby. That's off limits. You cannot chew my chair. No, sir. But yeah, use their natural attributes and train them. If you got my Baxter and Bella training link, there's a section on there for teaching tricks, and there's also a section on there what to do before you get your pup. How to teach the 5 basic commands, how to be in control of your dog, how to walk your dog on a leash. The thing about that, hey, Chubbs, hey, leave her alone. Oh, well, maybe not. She just sneak bit you. A lot of stuff in there. It's not just videos in there. You can actually have one-on-one video consults with the people if you're having trouble with your puppy. And that's where, for me, when somebody calls me, sometimes when they tell me what the issue is with their dog, I can tell them what to do immediately. Sometimes if it's like walking your dog on a leash, or your dog is barking at other dogs when you walk them. I have to see that. I have to see your dog's behavior. I have to see how they are. Most of the time I think it's not an aggression issue because my dogs aren't aggressive. But when the owner is nervous because their dog is small and the other dog is large, or vice versa, or the dog gets a really excited bark or frustrated bark. The frustrated bark is a deep bark, and that sounds aggressive, but it really isn't. I have to see the dog. I have to see their posture. I have to see their behavior, and I can't. But Amy and Scott, they can Zoom with you. I guess that's what it's called. And you can actually take your dog on a walk, and they can actually see your dog's posture. So they can help you with all of that. It's just a magnificent website. I was blown away by it, and I don't get blown away by much. But in either case,